I'm 24 years old, and honestly, I think my dad belongs to the last generation of men who had actual hobbies. I was recently hanging out with my dad and some of his friends. My dad is a hunter. He's telling stories about how he once killed a wild boar with his bare hands. His friend built some insane machine out of a fucking lawn tractor. Another guy claims he fought somebody in the Colosseum. And then they look at me. So, Dima, what have you been up to? And my voice immediately changes. Well, I also do things with my bare hands. Because what the fuck am I supposed to say? I've been watching Netflix and trying to keep my houseplants alive? These guys grew up surviving wars. I grew up surviving Wi-Fi outages. My dad always tried to teach me manly stuff. We were constantly fixing things around the house. And I swear, I think emotional abuse was invented by fathers with toolboxes, because my dad would always say, "Go get the hammer." So I go to the exact place where the hammer has been sitting for my entire childhood. And the hammer is gone. My asshole immediately tightens, because I know what's coming. I go back to my dad. "Dad, there's no hammer." He doesn't even argue. He just looks at me. "There is a hammer there." "No, Dad, there isn't." "There is." "I just looked." "I'll go find it." And then he walks into the room, and somehow, God sends him a fucking hammer. He comes back. "Found it!" I'm standing there thinking, okay, so I'm not a man yet. But apparently this guy has access to supernatural powers. Then about 10 years pass, and one day my dad comes to me and asks, "Son, where's the enter key on the laptop?" I'm like, "Wait, there's an enter key?" He goes, "Yeah." I look at the keyboard. It's not there. It's completely gone. He probably fucking ripped it out with a hammer. So I just stand there thinking, this man has beaten me again. My grandfather also used to teach me what it means to be a man. I was visiting my grandparents recently. My grandfather looks at me and says, "Dima, remember this. You're a grown man now. A man is the most important person in the family. When a man speaks, that's the law." And then my grandmother walks into the room. He immediately shuts the fuck up. I thought, wait a second. What kind of secret patriarchy is this? This is a very exclusive family club. Only 2 members, Grandpa and grandson. First rule of the club, nobody is allowed to know about the club. I've been spending more time visiting my parents lately, and I actually enjoy buying them gifts. But parents have a very strange reaction to gifts. I don't know if you've ever bought your parents something. You give your mom a present, and she reacts like you've just handed her a winning lottery ticket. "No, no, no! Take it back! Keep it for yourself!" My dad accepts gifts like he's running a pawn shop. "What did you buy? How much was it? Take it back." "Come on, Dad. It's a gift." "I don't need it." "Please. Do you have the receipt?" That's my father. But when I was a kid, I loved the gifts my parents gave me. I remember I was 7 years old. For my 7th birthday, my parents gave me a home karaoke machine. Think about that. What the fuck does a 7-year-old want? I wanted to come home from school, eat some cereal, and sing Soviet pop songs like a divorced 45-year-old. I was 7. But now I realize they didn't buy that karaoke machine for me. They bought it for themselves. I figured it out a year later. They gave me a hookah. At that point, I thought, okay, I'm definitely not the target customer here. And if you have kids, here's my advice. After they turn 10, just give them money. That's it. Money. Kids don't want another toy. They want cash. And please, don't take their money. Because when I was a kid, my grandmother would give me 5,000 rubles, And somehow, that money would magically disappear into my mother's wallet. She'd say, "We'll keep it safe for you." And then 6 months later, "Oh, we bought a fucking air fryer." Great. My mom found a way to launder money through her own child. I wasn't a son. I was an offshore bank account. And somehow, my grandmother was the only one getting kissed. "Happy birthday, Dima." "Thanks, Grandma." And Mom is walking away with the cash. Great system. Recently, my dad came to Moscow, and I've always wanted to do something nice for my father, you know? Everything your parents do for you, at some point, you want to prove that you became somebody. You want your dad to look at you and think, "Okay, all that money I spent wasn't completely wasted." So my dad loves saunas. I thought, I'm going to take him to the best sauna in Moscow. I want him to walk in and think, "Wow, my son made it." So I Google, "best sauna in Moscow." The first result looks insane. The website says, "Authentic birch branches, premium healing stones, professional sauna masters." And I'm reading this shit like it's a 5-star restaurant. Then I see something about beautiful models, and apparently all the sauna attendants are world champions. I'm thinking, Jesus Christ, what kind of sauna is this? So I call them. "Hi, are you the best sauna in Moscow?" "Yes." "Great, I'd like to bring my father." "Absolutely. We will steam your father so thoroughly, he'll come out screaming, 'Son, forgive me. The whole time, I was the one who had the hammer.'" I'm like, "Excellent. How much?" "1,000. I'm thinking, okay, that's not bad. I say, "We're not staying for a month. We just want to steam my father once." And the woman says, 100,000. I thought she said 1,000. So I accidentally agreed to spend the equivalent of a fucking car on a sauna. Have you ever bought something insanely expensive just because you felt too awkward to tell a stranger no? It's one of the most expensive problems in adulthood. You don't want the service, you don't want to pay for it, but you're too embarrassed to say, "Actually, that's fucking ridiculous." And these people know it. They're professional psychologists. She's like, "So, are you going to take the sauna? Or do you not give a shit about your father?" And I'm thinking, okay, you got me. So I take my dad to this sauna. We walk in. The woman says, "Let's pay." My dad says, "I'll go change." I'm like, no, come with me. I want him to hear the price, because I'm not going to be the only person who suffers. We walk over to the payment terminal. I pull out my card.
And I'm trying to pretend I don't remember the price.
She says, 100,000. I'm like, 100,000? She says, "Yes, as we agreed." As we agreed? I'm thinking, when the fuck did we agree to this? I turn to my dad. I tap my card. Beep. And immediately, I look at him. Because I want to see that proud father face. You know the face fathers make when their son finally becomes a man? My dad just looks at me, completely calm, like, "Yeah, I've also brought home a watermelon before." That's it. No emotion, no pride, nothing. I just spent a fortune on this fucking sauna, and my dad looks like he bought a sandwich. I thought, if my mother were here, she'd probably throw herself in front of the payment terminal. "Run, son! I'll hold them off!" "Forget the sauna! They don't even let you jerk off in there! Run!" So that was my expensive father-son bonding experience. And later that same trip, I had one of the most awkward situations of my life with my dad. We're sitting together in a bar, just the two of us. A very beautiful woman walks past us, and she is dressed, very confidently, for February. She comes over to our table. She looks at both of us and says, "Hey, boys." Boys? I've never been called boys while sitting next to my father. Then she says, "Listen, this is weird. My date didn't show up. I'm bored. Can I sit with you guys?" My dad and I look at each other, and we're both thinking the exact same thing. Why the fuck am I here with him? Because honestly, on any other night, sure. But tonight, my dad is visiting. This is father-son night. So I say, "Sorry, sweetheart, any other night, but my dad just flew into town." She walks away, and my dad and I are left sitting there in complete silence. Two sad men. A very uncomfortable pause. Finally, I look at him. "So, how's Mom?" He looks at me. "She'll be proud of us." And that's when I realized my father and I had just experienced a very special moment. We both got rejected by the same woman. That's bonding. I'm living alone now. Before that, I lived with two guys. And honestly, ladies, I don't understand why you want to move in with your boyfriend. Living with men is fucking disgusting. I now understand the phrase, "you can smell it." No, sometimes you can fucking see it. Our apartment was so bad, you could walk in and immediately think, either this place smells terrible or everyone here has COVID. There were things under the bed that I don't want to identify. There were stains I didn't want to investigate. There were smells that had their own personalities. So now I live alone. And because I live alone, I sometimes hire a cleaning lady. And honestly, I feel terrible about it. Because the woman who comes to clean my apartment does all the things I'm ashamed to do myself. We've been in a codependent relationship for 3 years. Every time she comes over, she says, "Dima, we need to buy something." We? That's when I realized we're a family now. There's me, there's her. There's a fucking t-shirt at my house that used to be mine, and now it's hers. My girlfriend once saw it. She goes, "Dima, whose shirt is that?" And I'm like, fuck. I don't know how to explain this. It's complicated. That's the cleaning lady's shirt. Why does your cleaning lady have a shirt at your house? Long story. And she also knows everything about how I live. She comes in, looks around, and immediately starts criticizing me. "Dima, what is this?" "What?" "Why is there a dirty napkin under the bed?" "I don't know." "And what's this?" "I don't know." "What's this sticky thing?" "I don't know!" She knows every fucking detail. She'll walk into my apartment and start inspecting it like she's the building inspector. Dima, this is not how normal people live. And I feel so embarrassed that I've started thinking she does it on purpose. Because every time she comes over, she tells me how difficult her journey was. "Oh, Dima, it was so hard getting here." "Really?" 3 buses, 2 trains. I had to cross a river. "Oh." "My brother almost got eaten by a bear." "Okay." "And there was traffic." "Yeah, the bear probably caused that." Then I ask, "How much do I owe you?" And she gives me this huge sigh, like I've just asked her to donate a kidney. And I feel awkward even texting her. I can't just write, "Hey, come clean my apartment." That sounds rude. So every time I message her, "Would it be possible to invite you over today?" Invite you? Like I'm trying to seduce her. "Would you like to come over tonight? I have wine, candles, and a fucking disaster. Please come." One time I wanted her to clean on December 30th. I texted, "Would it be possible to invite you over on the 30th? She says, No, I can't do the 30th. I'll come early on the 31st. Then I have to go home and prepare the holiday table for my children. She always says, my children. She knows exactly what she's doing. Because once you hear, my children, you immediately picture 5 starving kids in rags, all sharing one t-shirt, waiting at home, looking out the window. Mom, did Dima pay you yet? So she comes over early on New Year's Eve. I'm still asleep. She starts cleaning. About an hour later, I wake up, and I see this grown woman on her knees cleaning the floor of my bedroom with her bare hands. I'm just lying there thinking, what the fuck am I supposed to do? I have a mop. There is literally a mop right next to her. But she's cleaning the floor with her hands. And I'm thinking, okay, this is emotional blackmail. She looks at me. Oh, sorry. Did I wake you? I'm like, no, it's fine. And she just keeps cleaning. I don't know where to go. I can't leave the room because I was raised to believe that once someone mops the floor, you don't fucking walk across it. So now I'm trapped. She's cleaned the entire room around me. I'm standing in the only dry spot like a hostage. She looks at me. Happy New Year. I'm like, yeah, you too. And now I'm feeling incredibly guilty. I'm thinking, why did I ask her to come? Her kids are supposedly waiting for her, and she's on her knees cleaning my apartment. I could have done this myself. This is fucking capitalism. We're all getting screwed. She's working on her knees on New Year's Eve so I can sit in my clean apartment and do absolutely nothing. I feel terrible, and I'm just thinking, please, let this end. And then she looks up at me. She's still on her knees, and she says, oh, I forgot to tell you something. I'm like, what? She goes, it's my birthday today. I just stared at her. You're fucking kidding me. I'm thinking, your birthday? Today? On New Year's Eve? So now I'm supposed to feel guilty and celebrate your birthday? I said, happy birthday. At this point, I was so embarrassed I just ran out of the bedroom. I walk into the living room, and everything is perfect. The whole apartment is spotless. The table is perfectly clean. And sitting right in the middle of the table is a tiny little angel figurine. I've never seen it before. I'm staring at it like, what the fuck is this? Then she slowly comes out of the bedroom. She goes, oh, Dima, that's your little New Year's present. I brought it for you, so everything would be good for you. I pray for you every day. And I'm standing there looking at this little angel, thinking, well, fuck it. You can stay. Actually, maybe marry me. Bring your kids. We'll all live together. I'll pay you to clean. You can pray for me. And on your birthday, I'll buy you another fucking angel. That's it. Thank you, everybody. You've been fucking wonderful. Good night.